Hey guys, this is going to be a brand overview of First Aid Beauty. I was introduced to this line back in the winter time when I was searching for a really good hand lotion, hand cream, because my hands were so awful, and so many of you recommended the Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty. They actually saw that on Twitter and were generous enough to send me a tube of it. And I have since repurchased not only multiple tubes to use on my hands, but I've also purchased a huge jar of it, and this has kind of quickly become my go-to nighttime moisturizer, which if you're familiar with my videos and my skincare regimen, you know this is a big deal because I've been so loyal and just so obsessed with the Josie Maran Argan Oil. So for something to replace that, you know it kind of has to be good. So since being introduced to this stuff, I've kind of experimented with some other products from the brand that I've purchased myself at Sephora. The brand has been so kind to send me some of their new products, and I've really gotten to really enjoy these products. So I thought that I would do just a quick rundown of the products that I've tried and the products that I really recommend you guys trying if you are searching for a new good skincare line that not only works but is really good for you, meaning there's no harsh chemicals, sulfates, parabens, or anything like that, which you guys also should know if you've been watching my videos for a while. That's very important to me in finding good skincare. Now, I feel like the one question I'm going to get from a lot of people is, do you still use Cebu? Because again, if you've been watching for a while, you know that that has been pretty much my whole skincare regimen for years. And nothing against Cebu, literally I've used them for years. I still have a huge stockpile of products, but after years you kind of just want to try new things and you get introduced to new things. So still love Cebu, still totally recommend them. I still use their cleanser on a daily basis, both the Balancing Facial Cleanser Liquid Pump and the Detox Cleanse and Detox Bar, which I have by my sink. So that is still my #1 go-to cleanser. That's really the only product I'm still using from Cebu. However, I love the line so much that I would, of course, go back to it in a heartbeat. Out of the way, let's just jump in. So first, like I said, the Ultra Repair Cream, I started just using this as a hand cream and I really loved, and then I kind of thought like maybe I should try using this on my face because it's made for the face and basically your whole body, and in the winter my face was also really dry, so I started with the tube, just using it on my face. Loved the results. I feel like it really hydrated my skin and I've just been hooked ever since. So I do have the jar of it, and this is my nighttime moisturizer. I don't use this in the daytime because it is a very rich, thick moisturizer, a little bit too thick for me as a daytime. For daytime, I'm still using the Origins for those that are wondering, but as a nighttime repair treatment / general face moisturizer, I love this stuff and I'd highly recommend it. And I just love that it's kind of like you can slather on a really good hand cream at night and do your face with the same product. When I went to Sephora to repurchase that, I also picked up the Ultra Repair Instant Oatmeal Mask, which is an intense face mask. It's a 10-minute face mask. It is incredibly thick. It's incredibly rich. It smells very soft and subtle, not a really overpowering scent. It has a little bit of chunks of oatmeal in it, and it's amazing. I haven't used this so much now in the spring, summer because it is such a thick, nourishing mask, but in the winter time when your skin is super, super parched, highly, highly recommend this. Super, super impressed with it. One product I do not have to show you is the face cleanser. I actually bought that in like a $10 duo alongside the repair cream. I did like the cleanser. It was a very souffle-like, moussey, air-like consistency. It lathered really nicely. It did a good job at removing makeup and stuff, but for me, I'm kind of addicted to the Cebu, so I liked it, but not enough to repurchase it. Okay, then there is the Skin Rescue Purifying Mask with Red Clay. First Aid Beauty has like different ranges of products. So they have the Red Clay line, they have the facial Radiance line, you know, their general repair lines. They have different lines. So this one's from the Red Clay line, and this is a peel-off mask. One of the first and only peel-off masks I've ever tried. I didn't like this at all. I didn't like peeling the mask off my face. It hurt. And maybe that's because I have little hairs and peach fuzz on my face that it really, really hurt. But basically you put it on, wait 20 minutes, it kind of dries, and you just peel it off. And I used it one time and I haven't used it again. It's just not for me. I just would much prefer the masks that rinse off. It was a little bit traumatizing. They also sent me the newest Ultra Repair Liquid Recovery. It's said to hydrate, soothe, and comfort, and I finished this very quickly. It went by very quick. It's almost like a water consistency, a very thin consistency. You use it before your actual moisturizer as an extra added boost of hydration. I used it in the wintertime. Again, it was a nice product. It was a little bit extra, but I didn't feel like it was enough that I really missed it when I didn't have it anymore. So again, if you are someone that suffers from really dry, damaged skin, it might be nice to have that extra layer, but for me, someone who has mostly normal skin, sometimes dry at times, I could take it or leave it. One of the other awesome new products that I've been absolutely obsessed with will come as no surprise to you guys. It's the Eye Duty Triple Remedy. It's a brightener. It's supposed to depuff and smooth over the fine lines under your eyes. This has become an everyday staple for me. I put it on after my eye cream and my moisturizer. It's a pink tone product, and it has this amazingly smooth, very nice feeling metal applicator. So you put a few drops on the one side, turn it over, and blend it in, and this is amazing. I don't go a day without this. It feels really good. It gives you that instant brightening effect. I find using it underneath my foundation and underneath my concealer, I get the best results. Even though I'm covering with foundation and concealer, this definitely shines through, and it really does help to brighten your eyes. There's also days that I go without foundation, especially now that I have a little bit of a tan, and I've just been using this and a primer on my face, and it's amazing. In a point perk recently from Sephora, I got this one. This is the Facial Radiance Polish. Said to exfoliate, brighten, and purify. It's basically, I would say it's kind of similar to the Origins Modern Friction or the Kate Somerville Exfoliate. It's a very refined exfoliator. No other way to describe it. Really good. Do I notice a difference between this and the others I've tried? Not really, but it is really nice and definitely leaves your skin looking a little bit more glowy and bright after you use it, which I kind of feel like is the same results that you get with Exfoliate or the Origins one. And then recently, just last week, I went to my P.O. box and I found these two products in there. One is the Facial Radiance Pads. It's said to exfoliate, tone, and brighten. I will say, like, people either love these or hate them. I've heard people absolutely rave about this product. For me, it's just not a product I would spend time raving about. It's a nice kind of like, the concept is nice to just kind of give you like that once over glow after you cleanse, but I feel like you can kind of get the same results from just doing a really good exfoliation of your skin. So maybe like a nice item to travel with if you want to leave the exfoliator at home, or a nice item to kind of pamper yourself before a big event, or before you know you're going to be photographed and you want your skin to just look a little bit extra healthy and glowy. This might be nice, but as for me using it as part of an everyday regimen, not really. However, this on the other hand, the Facial Radiance Overnight Mask, holy amazing. It's one of the best moisturizers I have tried ever. Now in the beginning of the video I told you I was using the Ultra Repair Cream every night, and what I didn't tell you was that was until I started using this mask. It is almost like a really thick gel. It's a little bit cooling when you put it on your skin, and it just feels amazing. Now, I don't know if I'm loving it so much now because after vacation my skin was so dry and peeling that I really like needed anything I could use to just get it back to being hydrated again, and this just came at the nick of time. It feels so good, and it just, the next morning when you wake up and you go to wash your face, it almost, you can feel the product working. Like, it just feels like silk on your skin. And the thing I love about this the most for this time of year is it's as thick of a gel as it is so lightweight on your skin. It's a much lighter product than the Repair Mask. This is amazing for wintertime dry skin, but for summer and for just giving you that extra boost when you've been in the sun all day, amazing product. This is definitely a product that I will continue to repurchase for the spring and summer months when my skin is just dehydrated from the sun. It feels so good. I've tried a lot of other overnight masks, especially from like Kors, and doesn't even compare to this. Just amazing. So As for the entire line, if there's anything I recommend you guys trying, it's definitely the repair cream. If you don't want to use it as a face moisturizer, definitely just pick up a little tube of it to keep in your handbag or by your nightstand. And the Triple Eye Remedy, amazing product. And of course, this overnight mask. I can't be without it right now. So I hope that this kind of gave you an introduction to the brand if you're not familiar with it. I'll be honest, before the repair cream, I would see it in Sephora, but never really give it a second look. But since I've become such a fan, and I hope that you guys will try out some of these products and let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.